don't hear many people talking about is number one, we've lived in a patriarchy society over the years.
Yeah.
And when the house falls apart, they don't look at the wife.
You're
When
right.
the family
Yeah.
fails, they don't look at the wife. So men are processing this woman, this child, or this lady, and he's processing that, I have to take care of them. I have to take care of her. I have to I'm the weight of whether the house, so put it this way, if the house fails, it's on me. If the house succeeds, it's us, right? so you know
Right. You
so
right.
in the
You are so right.
patriarchy, it is in the patriarchy society, the male gets blamed for all the issues that go on in the community, or in the family. So it's a scary thing when the man, a lot of people. Not, I know me. I've never, people talk about I had to experience it, like how heavy it is to maintain a family as a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much
Yeah.
pressure it is to maintain your home. You
Yeah.
know, you if you get injured on the job, like, and you struggle with the car note, you struggle with the mortgage now. You got
Yep.
the monthly
That's
food
real.
bill. You
That's
got
real.
the gas bills. So all of these things you have to process while in it, because nobody told me that it's this much responsibility. Because nobody really talked about how much a man really had to carry as a father and a husband in a patriarchy society.
Right.
Come on. You're
So
right.
not to mention that you're also black.
Right.
So it's you feel me. So it's double the
The weight.
stumbling
The
blocks
weight.
you have that you warn against out here in the world, that you have to persevere or fight through in order to build, in order to have a successful family. So I think that on top of that, you have a whole generation who didn't have fathers in the home.
Yeah.
So he has a girlfriend, and then she get pregnant, and he don't know where to go from there. And she
Yep.
has all of these demands on what she has already in her mind what she believes a man or husband or father is supposed to be. He has no idea. So that's a
Right.
that's a
Yeah.
scary thing. Marriage is the last thing he's thinking about. So I think
Yeah.
that outside of like the taking everything, because a lot of us don't have nothing for the lady to take. So
Mm-hmm.
Right.
what is he afraid of? So I think that responsibility, that woman walking up to you saying, "Hey, what are we gonna do about this month?" That's pressure.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, hey,
Come on. Come on, so
Definitely.
the cupboards in the refrigerator is running empty. What are we gonna do? The
Right.
real
car just
talk.
broke down. What are we gonna do? The children are wayward. What are we gonna do? And the man
Yeah.
is I I have to respond.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And that's a scary thing for the majority of the men I know, is
Yeah.
that they're afraid that when a woman comes to him and asks the question, "What are we gonna do?" he won't have an answer.
Come on. Hey man.
Hey.
If
Hey.
I was bad you, I'll punch you in your face. That was man, that was cool, man. And I want to piggyback off of it because which even adds insult to injury, right? Is when also these 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 same type of women may not be as gracious as you want them to be, where where where
Right.
that they're not gracious about it. So when you hurt your back, now you just trifling, now they throwing you away. Or because remember that stat was 75% of women are asking for these divorces. And what people would lead you to believe, and I know both of y'all know this, I know at least 5 or 6 brothers whose wife left them, and these guys were the best fathers
Yeah.
and best providers that a woman could ask for. You know some of them, Tony. Corey, you know one of them.
For sure.
These guys provide, these guys guide, and the woman still wanted to leave them. So I think the other fear is that a man also feels that he'll never be enough for any woman out here. Because I like that you use the word patriarchy, because I can make six figures, but but she wants 7. You know what I'm saying? I got a Nissan Altima right now that I drive, but if you marry somebody that want an infinity, she leaving you, bro, because you don't have enough for her. Meaning that what's happening is that women are sometimes, and I'm not saying all the time, sometimes women are basing their standards on what they see on social media, what they see on Housewives of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? What they see on Instagram. I can name y'all 5 women I know that got breast jobs and booty jobs, and they married. Well, why? Right? He ain't got no problem with what you're doing. It's because society right now, this is my opinion. I like that you use the word patriarchy. And I never thought of that, Tony, that well, I thought about it pressuring men, but I didn't apply it to marriage. That men are so pressured to be perfect men, but women right now, they get a pass. Because he said it the best. If we fail, it's the man's fault. And if we doing good, it's both of us. Come on, man. And if we get a divorce,